friends and the media center of this high school reached out to John and asked if he would provide support in the form of this event, and he graciously agreed. This is our attempt to join together the high school and the library to raise funds. This event will raise over $4,000, which will be split between the two. For those of you who live nearby, there's a table in the back where you can learn about the Friends of the Fairview Library. Sign up for our email list. It doesn't cost you anything to do that. You can learn about our programs that we run periodically for free mostly. And you can also even be a member of the Friends of the Fairview Library for only $10 a year. I would like to bring out Abby, librarian. Abby Imes is our new head librarian. It's a great crowd and they cheer for the librarian. Abby is to the library. She's here, and Jennifer is Prince is our children and youth librarian and was very active in helping to plan it. And I want to put out a special thanks to Kelly Self, who is the media specialist, or one of the media specialists here at Ashville. Kelly was involved in almost all of the details of this, including ticket sales and such, including, and I'd also like to thank the dozens of students, literally, who have worked on this project. A great school comes from a group of young people and teachers, and this is a great community. I'd also like to introduce a leader of that community right now, AC Reynolds High School Assistant Principal Karen McKnight.
Welcome, folks. We are so glad you're here. Welcome to Reynolds High School. We are so glad that you are here supporting reading and libraries and youth literature. Thank you for being here. And I'd like to introduce Rhiannon, who's one of our resident nerd fighters.
Welcome to AC Reynolds High School. I'm Carrie.
And I'm Rhiannon. Welcome, Nerd Fighteria. We are both sophomores here and proud nerd fighters, as I'm sure most of you are. And we love John Green and all of his books and Vlogbrothers. And, you know, without further ado, please welcome John Green to the stage.
I always have to check and make sure my zipper is zipped up because I'm going to have one time in San Francisco that I'll tell you about later. But first, I'm hoping that you can say good morning to my brother Hank. This camera is pretty good in low light conditions, so yeah, I can see you. Don't worry. So what you say is good morning, Hank. It's Friday. I know that. That my next video is in fact on Monday, but you're not going to be in that one. So you're going to be in the video on Friday, so you say good morning and it's Friday. I know that this is unusual because it's not Friday, but it will be in the fullness of time. So yeah, so if you can on three just say good morning Hank, it's Friday. 1, 2, 3.
Good morning, Hank, it's Friday!
gonna cut all that stuff after you said good morning, but it was nice. Thanks very much. I will tell you that story about San Francisco, though. So I was speaking in front of a group kind of like this one, except they were a bunch of people who didn't know who I was, but it was like the same number of people, like 400. And they were like, they thought I was really funny, and it was really going incredibly well. And that's pretty unusual for when I'm speaking in front of a bunch of people who don't know who I am. And they were laughing at everything I was saying, and then, like, when I came time to open it up for questions, I said, are there any questions? Like, every single person in the audience raised their hand. And I just pointed at someone and I said, yes. And they said, Mr. Green, are you wearing your flies open? Obviously I wasn't. And it wasn't just like unzipped, it was like the... So I turned around and I zipped my fly and I was like, were there any other questions? Nothing. So, this goes to show you. Now is good. Is now good? Now works for me. Okay, I'll keep talking. I thought there was going to be accompaniment, but perhaps not. No, I don't have any other stories to tell you.
That's a lie.
Don't shout out things all at once, that makes me anxious. I guess I can go over the, well, anyway. I'll tell you what's going to happen tonight. I'm going to read from my new book, The Fault in Our Stars. And talk a little bit about the internet and writing books and why I like and value both of those things. There will also be some questions. I will try to answer some of your questions. I apologize in advance if I don't answer all of them. And then I will sign all your books. Although as a preface, many of you know that I have trouble with social anxiety that makes doing this stuff kind of difficult. So I'm sorry about that I'm not going to hug you, but that to me is like an actual kind of assault. And then I'm further sorry that I can't pose for pictures. That's not really because it's a social anxiety problem. That's more because of the feeling bad for the 387th person in line problem. And like, if that person has to wait 6 hours instead of 3 hours, it kind of sucks for them. And I just, like, if we could all imagine ourselves as the last person in line, number 387, you there in the back, and have great sympathy for him or her, and yes, something